if you're watching this episode right now, that means you've watched the other ones, right? So like, comment, subscribe. So let's get into it. Hey guys, happy Monday. It's time for Comic Movie Equation. I'm Comicmanjake, and here in the Comic Cave, anything can happen. So today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now I haven't seen it yet, but the whole Spider-Verse thing, that's been done in the comics. And I'm going to say right now, we're going to do it with this one right here. This one right here, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. Dan Slott's run that he did in 2014. You can see most of the characters are already on that. You can see most of the characters are already on this. You got Spider-Gwen, you got Spider-Ham, you got Miles Morales, you got the original Peter Parker, all on here. And they've been in this comic. And if you actually dive more into this, Spider-Man Noir is in here. And so is SP and DR. SP and DR are that famous, like, robot couple that you see at the end. It's a Spider-Man kind of person. The lady that's with the robot, that's SP and DR. They are featured in this one, The Edge of Spider-Verse, where they basically are, it's the prequel to Spider-Verse. And this one actually has most of all the characters except for Spider-Man. But Spider-Verse is, I mean, it's going to be amazing. One, they're finally putting in Miles Morales. And if you guys don't realize this, it's Spider-Man Homecoming. There was a huge Easter egg in there when, when Peter Parker, or when Spider-Man is fighting Donald Glover, and Donald Glover says, "Hey, I got a nephew. I got a little nephew." I mean, that nephew is Miles Morales. The guy he's portraying, Donald Glover, is Prowler. And he is most famously known to have given, the power of Spider-Man to Miles Morales. Probably not going to cover that, but you guys got to realize who Miles Morales is. So who is Miles Morales? Miles Morales is a Brian Michael Bendis creation. So there's this line called Ultimate Comics, the Ultimate Universe. Basically, it was made in the 2000s meant to be more edgier, more realistic to the real times. And Ultimate Spider-Man was the thing. It was the most popular comic. It was the one that got Bendis off the rock and went up to the stardom. Really good, really talented, writing, but really set down. Most famously, he's known for, he also killed Peter Parker. Spoiler. Sorry. Yes, he killed him. And Miles Morales was there when he saw that. He saw that happening. Prowler sold the spider that actually bit Peter Parker, took it into the home, forgot it was there, it got out, it bit Miles, Miles became Ultimate Spider-Man. He took over for it, and there's certain other ones that happens with that later, but he gets these powers where he gets the Venom power, he calls them Venom Blast, which is the one where he can shock people, or he can turn invisible, different powers than what Spider-Man has, but it's really kind of cool. So, Into the Spider-Verse, I think it's going to take a lot from it and not a lot from it. Mainly because Into the Spider-Verse, they're fighting off evil vampires. Now, I haven't seen anything suggesting that there's going to be evil vampires sucking out things and looking for totems like they do in Spider-Verse. But, from what I saw there was a lot of maybe, Green Goblin, different types of Green Goblins, or something like that. I'm just speculating here because this one's going to be complete and utter speculation before we go and see the movie, and then once I see the movie, I will confirm this. But anyway, so Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen is from another universe, where in that universe, she's a rock band person. She plays the guitar. No, sorry, she plays the drums. And she's beating away. Matthew Murdock's actually the bad guy in that one. It's really kind of weird. I've read the first issue and I don't like it, but it's not for me. I mean, she's got a following. And then there's Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham's got the most interesting story. I mean, he's basically Peter Parker but a pig. That's literally it. It's the same story, just pigs. And he's got to be the coolest one because he's voiced by Nicolas Cage, which is awesome. And then there's Spider-Man Noir, which I know very little about, but I plan on getting you more into that later on down the line. So, from what I'm seeing, that there might be taking also a little bit more from a series called Spider-Man, and in that one, that's where Peter Parker actually meets Miles Morales. Peter Parker from the 616 universe meets Miles Morales from the Ultimate Universe. That's where they finally meet up, and they actually like get to know each other and actually train with each other and actually know more about him, because he looked up to him. Like Miles Morales got permission from like Gwen Stacy and Aunt May to become Peter Parker. To become Spider-Man. They actually gave him his web shooters. Like, he has the web shooters, and it's really kind of a cool story on that end. But so I'm rambling here. I'm sorry. So how similar do I think that this movie is going to be to the actual Spider-Verse movie comic? They're going to grab aspects of it. I think they'll maybe grab 2 out of 10. Because they've already got the main big cast. But I mean, if you guys can't see, there's more Spider-Man on here than this. There's the Superior Spider-Man, there's Punk Rock Spider-Man, there's Captain Britain Spider-Man, there's Mary Jane Spider-Man, there's Scarlet Spider, and this is Kane Spider. Ultimate Spider-Man's my favorite guy. Sorry, not Ultimate. Superior Spider-Man's my favorite. That's Doc Ock. Doc Ock has switched brains with him. Oh man, it's so cool. It's like one of the coolest stories on that. The story is really kind of interesting because you see multiple Spider-Mans from different universes. I mean, there's a universe where the Hulk, Bruce Banner, actually becomes Spider-Man, and it's not. And then Peter Parker becomes the Hulk. But it's different colors. Like, he looks like the color of Hulk. I'll put it up here. Here's a picture of it right here. But it's really, really cool. So I think they're gonna grab maybe 2 out of 5 out of that particular series, mainly because of the title. 1, 2, they got 5 of the people right now. But I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see a secret ending where Superior Spider-Man pops up. I hope to gosh he pops up, because he's one of my favorites. Dan Slott is another guy who's written that, and it's a really, 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 really good comic. So I hope that they take a lot from this. I heard nothing but good reviews from Rotten Tomatoes. I heard it's 100% fresh. I've also been heard it's being nominated for the best animated movie, which is a huge step for the superhero industry. So I mean, we'll have to see what goes on, guys. But I'm really excited to watch this movie. Alright guys, thanks for watching this comic movie equation. I hope you enjoyed this comic movie equation. Let me know down in the comments down below, if you could make any Spider-Man, or if any superhero could become Spider-Man, who would you pick? Leave it down in the comments down below. And as always guys, hit me up on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram. I'm trying to follow up a little bit more. I'm just really bad at taking pictures. I know, it's kind of weird being a guy that does film, but he doesn't take pictures. I just don't like doing it. It's really hard. But follow me on that. Links are in the description down below. Also, if you want to get interested into any of these comics, the Spider-Verse, there's multiple ones I have. The Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Verse, there's Spider-Man 2099. If you guys don't know who Spider-Man 2099 is, he's one of my favorites. It's Miguel O'Hara. It's the Spider-Man from the year 2099. It's a really cool comic. And then, if you really, really want to dive into it, you could get The Amazing Spider-Man, The Edge of Spider-Verse, which are these one-shots. And, again, I mean, it's different, because it might not be from the movie, but you'll see Noir, you'll see Spider-Man Noir, you'll see Spider-Gwen, and you will see SP and DR. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Links down in the comments for the comments down below. And as always, guys, have a good Monday. Peace out.